Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I am Mystic Cassandria, and I am a psychic, a palmist, a reiki master, author, and musician. This channel, Alphawisdom, offers lessons in how to read palms. The lessons are easy to understand, and you will learn rapidly. It's important to look at your hands as we go through these lessons so that you feel more comfortable in what you see, your fingers or the lines on the palm. All right? This is lesson 13, and we are covering today the ring finger, whose planetary name is Apollo, and it is linked to the dramatic arts. We are also covering the middle finger, planetary name is Saturn, and it shows your awareness of convention, your attitude toward authority, conformity, and morality. We're going first with Apollo. Apollo is the god that's linked to the dramatic arts. So that's why when we're trying to analyze what's going on in the hand, we think of the person's awareness and how much of a risk taker they are in displaying their talent. Okay, we find that most of the artists that you see publicly are those that have the longer uh, ring finger. And how we tell the length, just compare its height to that of its next door neighbor, so to speak. It's the middle finger, Saturn. Now, Saturn is the longest finger on the hand. So if we see that this one seems to be just about the same height, normally it doesn't pass the height, but it is just about the same height. It's just a little under it, okay? So what we're looking at is a normal hand. When we say normal, this is generally what we have on the hands, a person's hand. This is what we can expect to see. A long middle finger, the ring finger might be a little taller, but it's about the same height as the index finger. But of course, this varies. But this we call average, okay? Now, a little more on the ring finger. It gives a drive to show off, to flirt, to exhibit to others whatever skills or abilities one may have. We find that if it's longer than what we're looking at, and remember this is average, we'll find more longer fingers, ring fingers on males, men. Now, practically all professional entertainers, and this includes sports people, artists, and celebrities, have exaggerated lengths. When the finger's very long, there tends to be a little more magnetism, personal magnetism that may be found to be attractive to the opposite sex. Such people have boundless public confidence. But if we take a look at the index finger, comparing the length, if that finger is standing lower than the ring finger, that's your self-esteem. That's how you see yourself. So publicly, oh, you really showing you really adore your public, and they get that impression. But in private, there's this feeling of being a little inadequate. That's how it is. And also, just merely having a long finger does not make you an artist, an actor, an athlete, or a person with great talent. It only gives a drive to display whatever gifts you have to the world. And it can be demonstrated in owning a car, something flashy. Or maybe you're very good in the yard with gardens or landscape. Or if you like tattoos, you may be covered totally with tattoos. or whatever you like. You just like that. It's that risk that's inside. That's that tendency. We also can find compulsive gamblers among those with long um, ring fingers. Okay, let's continue on to another example here. All right, this is also is considered average. Let's take another one. And here we're looking at what we can classify as long. Those fingers, not counting the little finger, but the ring finger and the index finger, you notice that that ring finger is almost the same height as the index, and the as the middle finger. Yes, they're all about the same length. So this is a person, as it says at the top, sophisticated ideas, great with details, critical. They tend to specialize in one subject. But because that ring finger is long, they also are risk takers. Okay? Okay? All right. Now, as we go further, we will be talking about more about these fingers, but I want to move on. We want to now go into this is the middle finger, the one next to the index finger. Okay? Now that's the average size hand, and that's how we tend to see it. Okay? Now, with this one, it is your attitude towards society. When it's when it's average, as in this case, you're a person that sees yourself as one that follows tradition. You have ideas that stick to the norm. You follow us, you respect authority, you follow the rules and regulations of the convention, the rules, the cultural style. That even goes toward religion, your attitude toward religion. That's also very important. Okay, that's average. Now we want to look at an example of a short Saturn finger that's considered short. We compare it to the fingers that are on either side, the index finger and the ring finger that we've just talked about. This is considered short. These people are disorganized with a tendency towards stress and depression. They're more likely than most to bend or break the rules. Average will follow the rules, but these will not. They're more likely to follow an alternative life path. And we find these hands on people who are unconventional spiritual movements involved with that, animal rights campaigners, and those that will adapt well to foreign cultures and countries. So we do have variety in the hand. That's why it's so good to understand what's going on. Now there's one more we're going to cover. Sometimes we'll find an example like this. This is rare. This is rare. And this is because of a rare inherited condition. And with this condition, it may have almost like a distortion in one of the fingers, and it's usually the index finger. It's extremely long. So the examples I gave on what the meaning is may not apply here because we're dealing with something totally different. I presented this to you so if you have this or someone, you've seen one like this, that's what it is. Okay? Well, our time has run out, so let me move this over. I hope you understood this lesson and you're looking at your hands and you're feeling more comfortable at what you're seeing. If you like the lesson, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I really appreciate you watching it, and in the future, I will be reading your hands. That'll be a special project I have there. Well, thank you for watching, and do stay safe so that we can meet again on our next lesson. All right, have a great day, great life. Bye.